Okay, so we have some really awesome guests for you guys this year. And there's a lot of them, so bear with me as we kind of get everybody orchestrated. Many of them have been gracious enough to make time in their extremely busy schedules to come by to open ceremonies. I want to grab a couple of them first who will need to go right away. So I'm going to introduce, let's see, who's first up? Are we going to do Mr. Sakurai? Yeah, let's do Mr. Sakurai. And if you can come up. I can't dress like that.
Hi. Nice to meet you. I love Otakon. Do you like Japanese pop culture? Anime? Fashion? Music? Yes, I love it. I'm otaku. Are you otaku? I'm waiting for you today 3 o'clock panel room 2, okay? Thank you.
And I would like to bring up, formerly from An Cafe and currently a producer of a video game, which he'll be demoing later, is Canon. Who also dresses far better than me.
Hello everyone, I'm Canon. Thank you very much for coming. I'm happy to be here. I produced a new game, Pinky Distortion. Please check it out.
Do you know Black Butler? Just like Cher? Butler. Okay. Thank you.
Okay, we've got a couple of other guests who we're going to bring up right now. I believe we are bringing up, yes, that would be them. Just saw them, a little clip of them performing. And as soon as they get orchestrated, they're going to come up and say hello to you. Are they ready? Oh, there they are, sorry. I can't see anymore, guys, sorry. Ladies and gentlemen, the Yoshida brothers are here to say hello.
Hello everyone, we are the brothers. We're happy we are here. We are very happy to be here. And we hope you will enjoy our show tonight. Thank you.
I run guess, and this is actually the first time I've seen them because they've been busy rehearsing for most of the time they've been here. The next guest I'm going to introduce, you have also seen because we stole one of their songs to use it for the beginning of the guest reel. You probably also see them on Bleach and Naruto end themes. There's 3 of them, and they come in all the sizes that we need, small, medium, and large. And one of Home Kazoku. I think they may need a horrible translator, so I'll be standing by in case that's necessary.
So, when I say Otakon, you say Ichiban. Otakon!
Ichiban!
Otakon!
Ichiban!
I can't hear you. When I say Otakon, you say Ichiban. Otakon! Ichiban! Otakon! Ichiban! Yeah, that's great. That's great. So, my name is MC Mikro, and this is MC Kuro, and the biggest one is DJ Yuichi. Yeah, it's a Daichu show. And yeah, we have we have show on Sunday from 12:30. So I hope you guys will come there. And and enjoy our show. We had a lot of shooting star, Nagarebushi for the Naruto, and No Rain No Rainbow for also Naruto, and we have Shonen Heart. That's a song for Erica Sena. And also a song called Thank You. And before bleach? Yeah. You say arigato, that means thank you in Japanese. So I want you guys to sing together, so I will demonstrate. Okay? Just a hook. いつも支えてくれる人たちに日頃の思いを込めたラプソディアプリシエーションの気持ちを届けいつもありがとう本当ありがとうたとえどこに立って君の存在に感謝してるよ I'll meet you at the show, okay? Otakon! Thank you. Thank you.
What should I say? But performing in States was my dream, and it's really great to be part of the Otakon. And thanks for giving this great opportunity. See you guys on Sunday. Thank you.
Otakon ありがとうございます
Thanks, guys. Okay, who have we got in queue back there now? Who has made it down to the video? Taco, who do we have back there? Who do I have still back there? Okay, if I can get some of my Hitalia peeps up here, I think that might be a good time to introduce them. So if you guys can kind of come on over, I'm going to start introducing some of the other folks who are here, and there's some folks who can't be here because they're scheduled opposite this. Mr. Mariyama from Madhouse, and he's also one of our staffers, so we've been keeping him pretty busy. We have Hiroshi. Yeah. My autocorrect has changed his name on me, but director is Kojina, and he is currently talking about one of his things, or actually I think he's in autographs. Yuji Mitsuya, who you saw up on stage, who's done a lot of voice work and currently directs Yu-Gi-Oh! Over in Japan. Is H. Naoto here? Oh yes, well then can we please have H. Naoto come up on stage? I'm sorry, I couldn't see. Oh, Mitsuya's here. I'm sorry. Oh, please, come on. You guys have all met Taka before, so let me just introduce Mr. Mitsuya, who's actually the guest that we're here to speak, but he may need some help from Taka. So.
Hello. Hi, my name is Yuji Mitsuya from Tokyo. I'm very glad to be here with you. From here, I say Japanese. 声優をしてます。もうかれこれ35年くらいやってまして、デビュー作は35年前のコンバトラー V です。
Hello, I've been a voice actor for about 35 years. My very first role was in a show called Combattler V 35 years ago.
Yes. はい、皆さんが今ご存知の作品でいうと、ドラゴンボールの海王神とか、あとはそうですね、ゴトマースのマーグとか、そういった役を今やっています。
And for more recent roles that you may be familiar about, I played Kaioshin from Dragon Ball Z, and also Mark from God Mars.
ドラゴンボールではグレゴリーという虫の役もやっておりました。
And in Dragon Ball Z, I also played a bug called Gregory.
Yeah, hello. アニメーションの作品は、この前ちょっと数えたんですけど、150本ぐらい作品に関わっています。
I've counted all the shows animated shows that I've been. I counted over 150.
あと音響監督の仕事も今しておりまして、遊戯王とか、家庭教師リボーンっていう作品ご存知ですかねの、音響監督をしています。
And currently I also do ADR directing, and I direct shows such as Yu-Gi-Oh! Yu-Gi-Oh!
Yes! Julia!
And Kateko Kyoshi Reborn.
それで、あと養成所と声優さんの学校養成所の経営もしておりまして、 ワンピースの田中真由美さんとか、それからナルトの竹内純子さんは僕の弟子です。
And I also run a voice acting school, so Mayumi Tanaka from One Piece is one of my students.
あとボーイズラブの CD の、作品の脚本とか録音もしておりますので、そっちに興味のある方もぜひパネルにいらしてください。
And I also direct the CDs and write BL CDs. So if you're interested in that genre, I hope to see you at my panel.
あとミュージカルの方もやってまして、アニメーションのミュージカル今日本でとても流行ってまして、セイントセイヤを、僕はバルゴのシャカっていう役をやってたんですけども、セイントセイヤのミュージカルの脚本を書き、今はテニスの王子様という作品の脚本と作詞をしておりますので、とにかく何でも日本の声優のこととか、アニメーションのことについて、知りたい方はぜひとも僕のパネルにいらして一緒に話をしましょう。
I'm also active in the Japanese musical scene. I used to play Shaka in Saint Seiya, but I now write the stage play for the Saint Seiya musical, and I also write the stage play and the lyrics for the Prince of Tennis musical. So if you're also interested about those, or you have any questions about Japanese voice acting, I hope to see you at my panels. I'll be happy to answer questions about that.
よろしくお願いします。
Thank you very much.
I'm going to have to get new glasses. I can't see anybody off this stage right now. Who is available next? Who's my next victim? I think I see somebody over there. Let's see. You know what? Why don't we ask another voice actor to come on up, and I'm going to actually ask the other ones to stay in queue. Just come on over here, guys. Paige Bridget, you and you and. I'm going to just point and say you because I think I see somebody else over there. There we go. Hey, no, come on up, would you? You guys have seen this guy here before at Otakon. You've heard him on a lot of things, and you'll have an opportunity to hear him sing later on today. Vic Mignogna.
Hey guys! When I say Otakon, you say Ichiban! Otakon! I had to do it. I had to. It was just too cool. It was so fun. I have missed you guys desperately. I'm so excited to be back with you. This is one of my favorite events. Jim is a great friend, and I've been dying to get back to Baltimore and eat all of your crabs. All of them. I'm going tonight, I'm going tomorrow night, I'm going Sunday night. I'm going to eat all the crabs in the Inner Harbor. There are a lot of things going on this weekend, and I hope you'll come. In this room, just a little bit later, 4:30, I think. I'll be doing a concert of a lot of anime songs from shows that I've done, some original stuff, some audience participation, some great videos that I think you'll enjoy, so please come and enjoy that with me. And then tomorrow there are Q&A sessions and autographs, and I would love to meet all of you, as much as that is humanly possible. So thanks for being here, and I will hope to see you guys around this weekend. Thanks.
We're going to go very old school now, which I'm sure she'll thank me for. Is Amy back here? Amy? Please come on up on stage and say hi. And then I've got some other people to introduce who did make it up after all, so I told you we had a lot of people, sorry. This is voice of, who here remembers a little show a long time ago called Star Blazers? Here's Nova.
My name is Amy Howard Wilson, and it is such a pleasure to be back at Otakon this year. We're seeing a whole lot of lovely familiar faces, and we're looking forward to meeting a whole lot of new faces. We've got autograph sessions, we've got panels, we be sitting around and just gabbing, so please come up and say hi. My lovely husband Dave, David G. Wilson III, right over there. Hi, honey. Give it up for Dave. When I say Dave, you say Ichiban. Dave. I had to. But thank you to this lovely gentleman for the kind invitation, and I want to give it up for the awesome group of people that are going to make this show happen.
And Old schools. Speaking of, we have someone who was able to make it after all. Can I have my friends from Madhouse come on up here, please? You don't have to hide. They know who you are. We have Mr. Masao Mariyama and director Hiroshi Kojina. Yeah? Yes. My autocorrect changed it. Sorry. Let me hand the camera off to them to say hi, and then I have a little something to do. And here you go.
今年も来ましたオタコン、またハスマレムです。
Hello, Otakon. I'm here once more. I'm Mariyama from Madhouse.
アメリカは4回目ですけど、オタコンは初めてです。ボルチモア最高。
This is my second time to the States, but my first time to Otakon. Baltimore is great.
They'll be doing various panels and signings over the weekend. You guys should definitely check out Rainbow. That's the new show that Mr. Kojina is here to produce. Yeah, people that have seen it already. It's really good. So thank you very much. I have one little thing I have to do. Mr. Mariyama, we made you honorary staff last year, and I was informed that you hadn't yet picked up your staff badge. Staff badge. I think that was mostly a ploy by Conops to get him to stop by, so. Thank you very much once again for coming and helping us out. Now there's some folks over there from, well, you'll see something of them shortly, but who was here in 2007? Wow. I expected a few more people. We had a nice little group come in and play a whole bunch of really awesome video game and anime music for us way back then. That group was Eminence. Its leader is Hiro Yura, who's right over here. Hiro, can you come up on stage and say hello? Mr. Yura, who's Eminence. And he actually speaks English, so I'm going to hand off to him and let him introduce his friends that he was kind enough to bring out with us.
My name is Hiroaki Yura. And I'm from Eminence. Otakon, it's great to be back. It's been 3 years. I would love to have had my orchestra with me, but it's a lot of people, so Jim said no. But this year we have some fantastic guests. We have Mr. Hiroki Kikuta. And for those delinquents who don't know him, he is the composer for Secret Mana. Oh yeah. So.
菊田博樹と言います。
Hello, my name is Hiroki Kikuta.
もう、15年ぐらい前になりますけども、スクエアという会社にいて、聖剣伝説2という RPG を作っていました。
And this was 15 years ago. I was in a company back then called Square, and I was working on a video game called Secret of Mana.
こんなに今でもそのゲームのことを覚えてくれて、で愛してくれている人たちがいっぱいいることは僕はとても嬉しく思っています。
And I'm very happy to see that there are still people who remember and think fondly of such an old video game.
Thank you, thank you. で、もう15年も前になるから本当はいろんな、エピソードがあるんですけども、まだ話せないこともいっぱいあるので、もし知りたい人は、後で僕のところに、こっそり電話をしてください。
And this was 15 years ago, so there are so many things that I can show and tell, but there are still so many things that I still can't show and tell. So if you can secretly give me a phone call, I'd be happy to tell you about it.
ありがとう。
Thank you.
I was only 12 when I played Secret Mana. It was on an old SNES system in Australia. We had Secret Mana. We even had Secret Mana. We had Australia. Okay, you guys don't know anything, do you? Australia don't get anything. Things that get released in Europe never gets released in Australia, although we're considered Europe power region. Don't ask me why. Anyway, we have singer Shihori, who come up stage. Come on. And she's funky. She's a singer, but she's also a composer. Who knows Nana Mizuki? Yeah? Do you know the latest album? What was it? Exciting Impactor? Yeah, Exciting Impactor? Oh, Impactor Exciter. Look, they always get the grammar wrong, okay? Ultimate Diamond, or something like that. Look, she even works for our management and like, I don't even know her songs. I'm bad. Anyway, look, anyway, she writes all the top songs that Mizuki Nana-san sings, and also like the Macross Frontier. She worked with Otakon-san. So there's a lot of things I still don't know about her because she hasn't told me or she hasn't bothered to tell me. But anyway, she can tell us now.
Hello, Baltimore. I can speak English well. But I'm very happy that I can perform such a wonderful convention concert. Let's have fun!
Thanks, guys. You'll be hearing from them very shortly because these folks are part of the team that produced the music part of our opening animation. So you'll be seeing that in just a bit. And so let's have a little hand for them as we... Okay, people might I still can't see, and I know some of our guests had to leave. Who's still left over there that I haven't said hello to? I think most everybody else had to run for other panels, so, and I know that some of you will want to do that soon too. Do we have anybody left over there? I don't want to forget anyone. No? Okay. So thanks to all of our wonderful guests. You'll see them all over the place. The schedule's just insane this year. There's so many great things to be working on and so many great guests. I'll just work kind of backwards here from the list that I made this morning. We have Clarine Harp, who was unfortunately missed from our opening role. We have Todd Habercorn, who wasn't missed. J. Michael Tatum, Patrick Seitz, Scott Freeman, Jerry Joe, and Chris Bevins, who you'll see, the Hitalia stuff. Are there any Hitalia fans in the room? Okay, so yeah, I think you're all girls though. Weirdly. Are there any guy Hitalia fans? Okay, I was wondering. A couple history buffs out there. Just before we were in here, Miley Flanagan was here. That's the voice of Naruto from the US Double Bleach. Let's see, who have I missed? Bleach, Naruto, sorry. I wasn't supposed to let that slip. There's a big cross, no. Michael Sonny Nicholas is probably finally getting a bite to eat. I apologize for some of the disorganization that seems like it's happening right now. There was a big storm yesterday, and also they lost power in Tokyo, so pretty much every guest was here at least 2 hours later than they were supposed to be, so it was one big scramble all day. So apologies if they look a little tired today, we're working on it. Peter S. Beagle, of course, is downstairs. You'll be able to spot him pretty much any time that you're near his booth and he's not in one of our panels. And Felipe Smith, who's got a great new manga coming out called Pikachu. He's like one or two very rare phenomenon of someone from outside of Japan making it as a mangaka in Japan. So that's pretty cool. So you should check his stuff out. And I think, did I say hi to Stephanie Shea? She didn't make it over here yet? Okay. She'll be in panels and stuff tomorrow, and she's been in a lot of stuff. I got Chris, I got Miley, I think I've got everybody. Have I missed anyone? If I've missed you, please raise your hand. No? Okay. So I think I need to introduce our convention chairman now. Am I getting it right? No? Oh, I'm sorry. See, I'm wrong. I'm wrong. Here's Rebecca back again.
Well, actually, Jim, I think you had a few words to say about a few people who are no longer with us, unfortunately.
Actually, we're going to let Sean do that. Sorry.
Well, let Sean do that. So, we will introduce our con chair, Sean. Where's Sean? All right. How about it, Sean?
So before I do my fun introduction, I would like to do our dedication as we officially kick off Otakon 2010. We would also like to use this moment to thank all of our guests, but first we need to thank a few people who cannot be here. First, a loss close to home, longtime staffer and 1998 Otakon Convention Chairman John Schofield passed away after a long battle with cancer. He was one of those guys with enthusiasm for something that could drag everyone along, and a fair number of our staffers are here because John brought them on board. Many others remember him as a welcome member of the old guard or as a mentor. John's health issues have taken a toll on him in recent years, and his visits to Otakon grew infrequent, though few of us knew why. And then suddenly he was gone, much too young. Hello. He was a decent man, and he inspired us in ways we didn't realize until it was too late. So our first thank you is to one of our own. Thanks, Scott.
Medical security. Okay.
Most of us would not be here if not for two gentlemen whose groundbreaking efforts brought Japanese animation to our homes. These are names you should know. Carl Masick was the visionary producer who gave us Robotech, which recently celebrated its 25th anniversary. It was a different kind of world in 1985. Many of you weren't even born yet. Well, I was 4 years old and Jim was already old as dirt. Sorry, just turned 40. But a generation of American kids fell in love with anime through the tale Carl spun from a couple of different series. It helped define a generation of sci-fi nerds and open up the idea that Japanese cartoons are cool, and they are. Carl was also involved in some of the earliest releases of works that everyone knows today, Akira and Vampire Hunter D. And he was among the first to bring the magic of Hayao Miyazaki to the Western world. Most recently, he worked on the hit series Bleach and some of the other newer Robotech stuff. Like anyone who took real risks, Carl had critics and he knew his detractors, but even they knew to respect him. He was saw the potential in anime and knew it would find its audience, and he believed in it enough to deal with those early hurdles. Once upon a time before kids, before cable, kids would run home after school, watch an awesome, weird, funny show about a cool teenage guy who drove the race car better than anyone else in the universe. This show took place where everyone else talked and drove really fast, and the villains all had crazy names, and of course, it had this awesome theme song. And if you watch all those martial arts movies on the weekends, you'd almost swear you heard a familiar voice. That was Peter Fernandez. Not only was he the voice of Speed and Racer X and half the villains on Speed Racer, he also wrote the English lyrics for the theme song and most of the English scripts. He was truly a fantastic guy. Had the opportunity to meet him in 2008. It was thanks to Peter and many others in those early years that half our guests have jobs, because nearly 2 decades before anyone else had heard of Veritech, Peter and his fellow pioneers were showing us the Mach 5. Peter worked on most of the early anime adaptations of the 60s, as well as quite a few of the martial arts dubs. Decades after that, still active as ever, he was also the voice director of Courage the Cowardly Dog. I returned to the Speed Racer world a few years ago with roles in new TV shows and a cameo in the big screen movie. Well into his 80s, Peter discovered that the work he did was loved by several 2 generations of fans. So a big round of applause for our dearly departed.
Sean, did you have anything else to say to the wonderful audience here?
The first time I'm going to walk on the catwalk, because this is probably as close as I've ever to come to a fashion one. Okay, that's about enough of that.
Do not encourage him.
No, you really don't want to. First off, welcome to Otakon 2010! As Otakon 2007 and 2008. So I'm glad to be back and helping bring a wonderful con. Can I get a big round of applause for all of my staff who have brought this convention to you? That there is the only thing any of us get. We don't get any money, we just get to bring this con to you. So once again, thank you for coming to Otakon. I should thank Alice, who could not be here today, because she had to run down to the embassy because she's headed off on jet tomorrow. But she's the president of Otacorp and my soon-to-be wife, so I should probably thank her. Other than that, do me a couple favors during the con. Don't run places. The lines will still form, even if you haven't gotten there yet. Shower, for the love of God. Shower. You're in a hotel. They have soap. The little things, little tiny parts. Okay. What do you follow from please take a shower? So,
drink water.
Yeah, use water. Don't use like Mountain Dew. I think Jim's saying that you should all drink water. Drink water. I feel like I should be the some little guy on Family Guy. Drink water. I know I'm just standing here killing time, and y'all are thinking, get off the damn stage so I can watch the opening animation. So I'm gonna hand it off to Jim. Once again, thank you for coming to Otakon 2010. And before we I'll announce the dates at the end of closing ceremonies. The end, not the middle, beginning, but the end.
Okay, do we have anything else we needed to cover?
No, we're just going to get on to the favorite part of this, the opening animation! It's brand spanking new for all of you people. So, did you have anything else to say, Jim?
Yes, I want to thank Production IG and Director Nakamataya. I'm probably pronouncing it wrong, it's been a very long day. But these guys put together the opening ceremony and it's about to start. Music is by the guys who you just met. So let's have it.